confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throw...
Turning it on! Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. It's complete on the right side. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Going for 6. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. South Alabama took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Mobile. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the air, it's Wolf. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just drop.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. That's caught. It's Harris. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looking for room. It's Booth. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. to throw. It's Wolf. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls in the deep ball. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Motion from the wideout. Back to the ground with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And the Huskies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Breaks into the open. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big...
Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Wolf using the quick game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. He's got great speed. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown Huskies. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vapor vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They go to the ground. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Looking for a gap. It's Booth. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On the move at the 30. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Fires to the big fella, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Huskies. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Power football with the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Wolf. Catch in the middle, it's Etheridge. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Lets it fly. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Grab near the marker, it's Harris. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught, it's Harris. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Defense playing a bail technique. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Atkins. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Got a man. It's Etheridge. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
So now it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Wolf. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. There he goes. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the red zone, looking for a man. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To throw, it's Wolf. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way. But when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Malone. Turning it on. Jumped on top of the pile.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. At the 30. Inside the touchdown, Huskies. And the pummeling has started.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Atkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Jet sweep to the receiver. Fights off a defender. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Wolf. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
this has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Golden Gophers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Dropping back, it's Wolf. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Trying to find the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Minnesota! Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Trying to barge in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Washington. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Etheridge. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last-second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Etheridge. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.